I'm Kirsten Restaurant.
And I'm Kasey Barber.
And this is Finlandia Fridays.
Welcome to Finlandia Fridays. My name is Michael Babcock. I am your host for this weekly interview series here at Finlandia University. This week we are joined by two athletes. We have Kirsten Restaurant and Kasey Barber. Welcome to the show, guys.
Thanks for having us.
We are talking all about soccer. This weekend, our men's and women's soccer team are both hosting the American Collegiate Athletic Association tournament. It's actually the first time in school history that we've been awarded host of a conference tournament like this, so it should be a lot of fun. How excited are you guys for a big weekend?
I'm super excited.
Yeah, I'm pretty ready. It's going to be a tough competition, but it will be good.
Yeah, and this should be actually a lot of fun. The men play at 4 p.m. on Saturday against the number 1 seeded Thomas More, and the women play at 10 a.m. on Saturday as well, and also against Thomas More. So let's start with you, Kasey. Talk a little bit about the men's soccer season so far.
Well, we've had a kind of a tough season. It wasn't as good as our last few years. I mean, we have a different coach, and we lost a lot of recruits at the beginning of the year. So we only have about 14 players right now when we were expecting over 20. So it does make it kind of hard to get throughout the season. You have to play harder during the games. You can't get subs when you need it. And so it has been tougher, but we've been able to manage a lot of close games. Our keeper Noah has been doing great this year, helping us prevent a lot of goals. We had a strong defense this year. We've just been struggling to get in some goals, but that doesn't mean our offense isn't trying. We've just been struggling a bit to get as many goals as we'd like. So it's been going well. We know we have greater potential, and we're hoping to show that in the tournament.
Right, I was at one of your games this year, and it was exactly that. You guys were really pressuring, but you couldn't find a way to net one. And I've noticed all season the scores have been really close. So you guys have been battling. Talk a little about what some of the strengths of your team are.
Well, like Coach Chris always says, we never give up. And at the beginning of the year, he conditioned us really hard because he's like, we might not be the best team out there with the most players, but we will be the most fit. And that's why we never
always
give
a
up.
welcoming
we just keep
thing.
Fighting. Yeah, we just keep fighting for it. It's just, sometimes it's hard when they sub on 9 guys and they have a whole new team on the field to keep up the pressure. But we've been fighting, and hopefully we can keep fighting into the conference tournament and bring out a few wins.
Excellent. And I'm actually going to put you on the spot here a little bit. You have a new coach this year. I'm hoping you can help me pronounce his last name. Christophides. Perfect. He's been here all year, came in late in the summer. I know he's excited about the difference he's going to make in this program in the long run. What's it been like under his leadership?
He's been doing pretty well. He gets along with the guys really well. I know for sure next year he'll bring in a bunch of guys because he's just got a great personality that kind of, he's just pretty cool. We get along with him great. And it's been hard for him though because we have to mix up the lineup a lot, having injuries and little players. And so we're trying to make that work. So he's been doing a great job though.
That's good to hear. And Kirsten, you're coming in, your team's kind of in the opposite. For years, our women's soccer team ended up with that same kind of problem. 14, 15 players. It made it really difficult. You guys have a few more players this year and have seen some pretty good results, winning a vast majority of your games so far.
Yeah, it's been fun. Jordan brought in a lot of girls this year. We have I think 11 freshmen, and it's worked out well. We seem to click really well.
Yeah, a lot of wins, which has been great to see for you guys. What are you expecting out of your team this weekend when you go into tournament play like this?
I think we're just going to play our game and keep working hard. It's been working so far, so...
Awesome. And I know you personally, you've had a lot of success as well, averaging more than a goal a game. I believe you've already set the team record both in goals and assists. What does it mean to you to get out there and see that kind of success?
It's been awesome. Coming from a year ago, not even expecting to play soccer, I came into this just saying I'm going to work as hard as I can and just have fun and enjoy it because I know it goes by quick, and it's worked out.
Excellent. And hopefully we'll see you guys winning a championship this weekend.
Yeah, it should be fun. We're excited.
And I know with the win this weekend, there's no automatic bid into the tournament, but with how good your record is, that has to be something that your team is thinking about, is having that berth in the NCAA tournament.
Yeah, it's definitely been in the back of our minds. Our coach keeps saying, you have to go game by game, but if we win it out, we could make it.
Excellent. One of the things I love doing at Finlandia Fridays is not just talking about the sport or the club people are part of, but getting to know them as a person outside of that. So we'll start with you, Kasey. You came in here, and I love the name of this town. You're coming from Natchez, Washington?
Yeah, Natchez.
Natchez. Yeah. That sounds like a good place to be.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. Half desert, half forest area, so it's kind of right by the forest.
Wow. How did you end up finding Finlandia?
That's kind of a funny story. I was looking at places locally a lot of times, and I was on just a random recruiting site. You're trying to get to a college, and you get on a bunch, and Coach Jordan just hit me up out of nowhere and was like, hey, we have this team. And there actually ended up being another university that was nearby that was going, and I was like, oh, I guess I never considered Michigan. And I thought, I'll try something different. Came up here, Not too different, actually, from my hometown, but it was nice. So it wasn't too big of a change, but it was a change I liked.
Yeah, and the winter up here feels a little desert-like at times.
Yeah, the winters, in my area, we get snow, and we get like 100 inches, but nothing compared to up here. And it's not here all spring. It leaves by February, so...
That's a lot of fun. And one of the things I thought was impressive about you is you were part of the Alpha Lambda Delta First Year Honor Society. Talk a little bit about what that meant to you to kind of get that recognition.
Well, it's kind of hard because we were it was hard to get everyone together. There was a lot of people on sports, and I wasn't around as much as I would have liked to have been due to soccer traveling and most of our events going on in the fall. So I didn't get to take as big of a part as I'd like to, but our president, Annie, really took charge and made sure we got a lot of events going on, as many as we could, and she did a good job.
That's fun. And you have to have a really high GPA to do that. So it's clearly academics are important to you, especially considering that you're going through and you're going to be graduating early. You're a biology major. Tell us a little bit about what your academic career has been like.
Academically, my family always taught me to put academics kind of first because it helps your future out. And so I plan things all the time. I mean, I have blueprints for my house made already, and I've done a lot of stuff. You can ask anyone on the team. I'm a little excessive, but I like to plan out things, and so academically, I've really focused on it, trying to maintain my GPA for graduate school, and currently I'm applying. And so hopefully next year I'm working towards my DPT for physical therapy.
That's excellent. And it's one of the things that's really promising about our biology major is it prepares students to go on to graduate school to get their physical therapy or become a doctor or whatever they're going to be. So that's exciting to hear that. And Kirsten, you, a lot different of a story. You actually transferred to Finlandia from Go Community College. What interested you about Finlandia?
I wanted to be in the area because I have a lot of family up here, and I went to community college first because I didn't really know what I wanted to do, and when I decided that I really wanted to do PTA, Finlandia has a great program, so I thought it was the right fit to stay up here.
Yeah, and we were talking a little bit about that. PTA is Physical Therapist Assistant. It's a program we have here, and the job placement afterwards is just phenomenal. It seems that people really are able to succeed immediately after graduation, that degree. And we were talking a little bit about whether you were going to do the 2 or 1 year program, because a lot of students do the 1 year program. What made you choose to do 2 years, and how have the classes been so far?
I got into the 1 year, but I chose to do the 2 because of soccer. With the 1 year program, it's very busy. And so the 2 year program right now, your first year you kind of take some more basic classes. You don't get into like as much PTA classes, but it's been fun and I've liked it so far.
Excellent. Well, thank you guys so much for being on. This weekend, again, is the ACAA soccer tournament here in the Copper Country. The men play at 4 p.m. on Saturday. The women play at 10 a.m. on Saturday. Get out, cheer on our Lions. Hopefully we'll bring in some victories this weekend. And also good luck to our volleyball team. They are actually in Delhi, New York, playing in their tournament. They're the number 2 seed. They're playing against Alfred State, 6 o'clock on Saturday. You can actually catch that live on fulions.com. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for tuning in to Finlandia Fridays this week, and we'll see you next Friday.